Good morning, this is Wendy Foster. I'm also known as Secret Crafter. I'm actually doing my very first video, so please bear with me if there are a few errors. I will be learning as I go along. So hopefully you can see everything I'm doing okay. You can hear what I'm saying, and let's make a start. This is what I'm actually going to show you how to make. Now, I don't know if you're like me, but I just stored all my ribbon in my drawer, and it was just getting tangled up and messy. So I had a little think and sat down, and I just, what can I do to make it easier? And this is what I came up with. It's just a simple little box that you can store your ribbon in. You don't have to take it out of the box to actually use it, and it can sit on your desk nice and neatly as you build up your ribbon stock. Now, as you know, the Stampin' Up ribbon, it all comes in different shades and thicknesses. So, what I decided to do was, whatever colour of ribbon I chose, I actually used the coordinating colour of cardstock to make my box, so that you can see at a glance what colour is inside there. Although you can see it from the top, it just made it a little bit easier. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you how I make a box for this red ribbon. It's real red. I've used the real red cardstock, and this ribbon, it actually tells you on the spool what width is. It's 3/8 of an inch, or if you work in centimetres, it's 1 centimetre wide. Now, how I determined what size to cut my card, I'll try and explain it so that you can understand it. I think I've just forgotten something. Can you bear with me one moment? I've told you it's a very amateur video, but here we go. Here's some sizes, hope you can see that. And what these are the sizes that I cut my cards, just to help you if you don't want to work it out yourself. I'm doing this one, the 3/8 of an inch ribbon. I cut my card at 6.5 inches by 4 3/8, and how I came to that size is because that's basically 3/8 of an inch. I want it a little bit wider, obviously. I don't want it to be really tight, so I made the thickness. This is the same size. That thickness there is 1/2 inch, and that's where the 1/2 inch comes from on your measurement there. That is 3 inches, and obviously that is 3 inches, and that is half. So you need to cut that piece of card 3.5, and another 3 is 6.5 inches. Now the other way round, you need to bear in mind that the actual width of the spool here is 3 3/8 of an inch. I've also got to allow this overlap at each end, which is 1/2 inch each side. So you want your 3/8 of an inch, 3 3/8, sorry, plus a half, which is another inch. So the length you need to cut your card that way is 4 3/8. I'll move that out of the way. So what we've got is 6.5 by 4 3/8. Hope you can understand that. I've explained it okay. Now I'm bringing in my scoreboard, and I want to score this piece of card, bearing in mind again the measurements, 3 inches, so you score at 3 inches, that's it. you leave your ½ inch, which is the width of that, and then you've got your 3 inches. You turn it round, and then the other way you just want to do ½ inch, which is the ½ inch you're allowed for each side. Turn it round, and another ½ inch. Take that out of the way, and that is it with the spool. And you're left with this. Now what you need to do is get your bone folding tool and just fold over on all those score lines and burnish it down with your tool. There we go. That's it. Then you need to get your scissors and you cut down to the first score line, turn round, do the same to the other side. But this one, you want to cut it off completely. Now, go right to the bottom of the line, because that is the slit that you put your ribbon through. Can you see? So, just cut that off, and that is a basic box. Now, get my Stampin' Up glue, and you just fold up the flap on the right hand side and the little flap in the middle, and just apply some glue. I prefer to use the wet glue. You can use whatever you like, but wet glue is easier for me because I can move it around. There we go. Now, that needs to fold behind there. That one goes over there. And this is why I like the wiggle loom, because it gives you time to just manoeuvre it and straighten it up and stick it down. And then I just pop my bone folder on the inside to that little flap just to make sure that it's nice and flat, which it is, I think, yeah. And then again, just move it around until you're happy with it. Then get your ribbon, pop it in the box, pop it through the slit, and this is why I didn't have a covering, so it gives me time to move it back, and then pop some more glue on. Not to get it on your ribbon. Fold it over and just give it a time to set. For it to stand up on your own, but as you build up your collection, you can pop them together. I made a little elastic out of some Stampin' Up ribbon that I've got, which is elasticated. I'm afraid that is now discontinued. Pop it round the outside. You can use an elastic band, or if you want to make it pretty, use your ribbon and make a nice bow. And that is it. You don't need to take that out of the box. You just pull that, snip off what you need, and that sits on your desk nicely. I hope you find that useful, and I hope this is going to also be one of many videos that I come up with, and I'd like to have some feedback. I know there's probably going to be issues, but you know, I'll try and put them right. I'm doing this on my own. I'm trying to, I'm a complete beginner with cameras, so I'll do my best to rectify any mistakes. If I move that out of the way, hope you can see that. I'll pop it there. I think that's it. www.secretcrafter.co.uk is my blog. My email address is wendy@secretcrafter.co.uk. I'd be happy to have any emails and answer any questions you might have. On my blog you will find links to my Pinterest page, my Facebook page, my YouTube channel, and you can also subscribe and follow any my blog if you wish, or any of them pages I've mentioned. If you wish to place an order, you can also do that from the link on the right hand side of my blog, which you will see. It's online ordering, which it's on the right hand side. If you just click on there, you can place an order. If you want to know what I've used to make this box, basically it's a piece of cardstock, obviously your ribbon. I've used the Stampin' Up trimmer, which I absolutely love, and I've also used my Stampin' Up scoreboard and some glue, and that's all you need. Hope I get to see